Hey friends, this is going to be your daily read for December 28th. Was it Friday? I think it's Friday. Super exciting. I am starting to film the January Spirit Message readings, so expect those to come out over the next couple of days. I've got a few of them done. I'll probably be uploading them tomorrow, or today, when you guys watch this. So again, starting to roll those out. But let's get into today's reading. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, especially if you enjoyed the video. And if you like videos like this, or interested to hear the monthly videos, definitely subscribe so you're notified when those come out if you want to see them. For today's reading, our rune today is Berkano. I did get it with the blank side up, which tends to make me want to reverse the meaning. This particular rune, I always see it as a rune of growth. It's a rune of the Earth Goddess. It's the rune of the birch tree. And also, there's so much kind of encompassed in this rune. What I kind of see for us, growth definitely being the big kind of component about this. So, evolving ourselves, deepening our connections to things, evolving how we do things and what's going on in our lives as we continue to grow and evolve. With the reverse meaning, I feel like there's some obstacle there, and it could be many things. Sometimes it's kind of like resisting someone coming into the family or coming into your circle. Could be for different reasons. For some of you, it may even be like maybe there's like cliques going on in in your close circle or at work that are making you kind of feel kind of cut out and at a disadvantage. If that's the case, I think step one, I would definitely examine that situation, really pick it apart and see what part you played in it, how you feel about it, and then assessing your wants and your needs. Are they aligned with this situation? Because if they're not even aligned, then you can just kind of let this go and not let it bug you and not let it drag you down. If it is something that's important to you, then you really need to investigate and see, how did this come about? Did I have a part in this? What can I do, to move this forward? So if you're sensing the resistance, if you're sensing the block, that would be my advice to kind of work your way around this. It's really an examination, a self-examination as well, for sure. Because this is, again, it's all about growth, and it's your growth specifically. This may also just be a really fertile period. Like, you may have these new endeavors that are kind of getting off the ground, and you're kind of building these things. A lot of times it's rekindling as well. Like, maybe you had an old dream or an old idea that maybe got put in the back burner or got set aside, or you got diverted from it, and now you're kind of returning to it. Maybe an opportunity has resurfaced and you're like, oh my god, that's right, I was working on this thing. Maybe I should revisit that, or something inspired you to pick it back up again. So again, like I said, this rune encompasses a lot of things. Biggest thing for me right now is growth. Whether if you need to partner or reach out to people who are maybe blocking it, or if you need to rekindle something. Because of this connection to family or friends or cliques and things like that, I'm going to use our Romance Angels deck to kind of see about relationships and connections that maybe we need to be a little more aware of, whether they be good or bad. So first card out, religious factors. Prompt reads, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So maybe you've got some issues, maybe with, if you go to church, people at your church, or beliefs around your church. Could definitely be an influence right now. Oh, sorry, I totally was just putting the card and pull more. I didn't tell you what it was. Reconciliation is the next card out. So again, I talked about that. If you're noticing clicks or you're being cut out of things, examine what part did I play in this? How can we move forward? Because it is repairable. Reconciliation. The prompt reads, someone from your past is returning to your life. So maybe you were separated because of, maybe you both came from different religious upbringings, or it was a concern, so you kind of didn't pursue something. It looks like that's coming back around. There's some type of healing that is possible now. see if we get any more. Oh, oh, more than we got with a nice plan. Alright. So heart-to-heart conversations came out. Makes perfect sense. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other when we're talking about reconciliation. Definitely. For sure. You deserve love. So if this, I feel like this is really with those religious factors too. If you are in a mindset that thinks you know, don't deserve love, or, you know, for some reason you need to be cut out or shut off, or you did something wrong that you should be punished for, not the case. You deserve love. And I would also say this, it just applies to you deserve fair treatment, especially if this is, we're talking about a work situation or a family situation. You deserve fair treatment. You've earned it. You know, you're human. If you made a mistake, or if you did something maybe that wasn't aligned with someone's religious beliefs, maybe even your own, maybe yours have changed, who knows, doesn't mean you are less deserving. You still deserve love. We are all God's children no matter what. And then last card, engagement. So who knows, maybe this person coming back is maybe it's an old lover, maybe it's just like a friend from the past, and now they're coming back, and you know, maybe things have developed. You've become new people, and maybe become counterparts. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment is the prompt. Definitely something to think about. Super exciting. So again, I talked about Berkana. It is kind of a thing of growth and rekindling. So this this person from your past looks like they're coming back, you know, in a much stronger position, which I think is beautiful. And this heart-to-heart conversations to me is really getting to kind of know them all over again. Getting to understand them all over again. Because honestly, looking at this, it makes me think they're coming back as a very different person. Maybe you had a disagreement over your beliefs that separated you two, and maybe now either you've seen the light or they've seen the light and now have a different understanding. So you have an opportunity to come back and reconnect and, you know, hash things out, so to speak, and realize you've become a different person, or they've become a different person, and maybe it leads to somewhere quite significant. Yes. Maybe there's some new feelings growing that we weren't aware of before. That was a weird shuffle. Makes me think I said something important. The universe was like, hey, you should pay attention to that. So yes, definitely could have something growing that we didn't see before. You know, there's something that makes me think of Beauty and the Beast. There's something there, you know, that you never noticed before. I'm not going to sing that song because I can't. But yes, I think there's something there you didn't notice before. Ooh. We'll talk about that. I'm going to get some more cards first. Oh. There's one card. Okay. Okay, we'll talk about these first, and then I'll pull some more. So first card out, 10 of Wands. So definitely some type of burden being put down, being laid to rest. We talked about this earlier. So you've been carrying around these 10 wands, this burden, this hurt, this betrayal, for a very long time. But it's no longer serving you. You're ready to let them down. You're ready to release. And then you've got the High Priestess right after that. So secrets becoming known. Understanding things that you didn't before. I always talk about this card. You can see she's holding a scroll. But you can see the scroll is open and facing you. She's telling you the secrets. She's letting you in on what she knows. Again, these heart-to-heart conversations, it's like you opening and sharing your scroll, the other person opening and sharing their scroll. You guys get to see what was going on under the surface. You guys get to have a new perspective. And honestly, I think that brings about the healing that lets you put this burden away. And kind of, oh, someone's flipped over. Who is that? Yes. Oh, there's a bunch here. Okay, sweet. Good. Alright. 5 of Wands, inner conflict. So yes, we're learning about whatever this struggle was, whatever this burden is, whatever this conflict we've been carrying around in us, we will know the secret. Things are coming to the surface, coming to light. 3 of Wands. Intentions coming back. Wishes coming true. So you set out an intention, I feel like this is something long ago. This was done in the past. And now it's coming back to you. Now it's, oh, stop it. Ah! Right after that, the Moon card. Moon card. What celestial body is featured in the High Priestess? The Moon. Moon is all about secrets. It's all about the illusions. The illusions. High Priestess is coming to dispel the illusion. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just lay these all out so we can line them up. So, what was the illusion? It's this burden. We weren't seeing this clearly. There was something, we only saw this, partially for what it was, not the truth. High Priestess coming in and giving us this Ace of Pentacles, giving us this new start, this fresh beginning, this new understanding that's coming is literally like a seed that's about to grow into this brand new, way of being, or this new relationship, or this new abundance, something. But it's through this learning, through this conversation, that we gain this new beginning. And then we got the Princess of Wands. She's been coming out a lot when I use this deck, actually. So I think there is a spark here. If I connect this to love, if this is a romantic, kind of new beginning for you, I think this tension, I think, leads to a new spark. This friction, because even though it's friction and it's, not a positive romantic energy, it is still an emotion. There's feelings there. And I think this feeling could possibly be transmuted to love if you embrace this energy. If this is for you, I think this tension could transform into something, a new beginning. Right? And then you have the Four of Swords coming up on top of the Three of Wands. Four of Swords, all about rest, recovery, going within, pulling back. I think this is just recovery from laying down this Ten of Wands, laying down the struggle, moving past the burden, and then taking some time and kind of recouping. And be like, oh, okay, what just happened? Okay, feeling a little tired. Let me just center myself again. Because like I said, we're getting this new start. We're getting this new beginning. So if you need to take the time and kind of like, okay, I just finished this whole cycle. Let me rest. We don't necessarily have to hit the ground running, and I don't think we are. Obviously not today. We're not just boom. But I think there's a lot of healing that happens personally after this secret comes out, after this situation's resolved. I think there's a moment you get to just like breathe, and just kind of release and feel calm and feel centered. And honestly get some divine healing. Even looking at this card, I'm looking at this stained glass window, which I'm assuming is the Virgin Mary. That's who I'm getting from it. I could totally be wrong. But it's almost like she's looking down on you and healing you, because you've been struggling for so long. And I feel like you've been struggling for no reason, because you were struggling with this perception of the situation, how it happened, and that wasn't really how it happened. Like you were fighting over this. How could this happen? Why did this happen this way? And it didn't really happen this way. So you were kind of brooding over it for nothing. And now you understand that. Now you see the light. And you have this fresh start, this new beginning. Both of these cards kind of speak to this new start. For once, it's just healing from it. Bottom of the deck, Prince of Cups. This could be an apology, but this could also be, someone coming back, from your past, or someone coming in with a love offer. You have another prince underneath that. Prince of Pentacles. Someone committed. Someone who wants to move forward. Someone who's going to stay the course. Just saying. You may even have two people. Who knows? These could be two different people that both come back. You have to choose between the two of them. Underneath that, Two of Swords. Again, these could be your two choices. Totally could be your two choices. You also have the Moon featured in this card, the illusion, the secrets, coming to light. Could totally be a thing. Underneath that, King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, maybe that helps you to decide. You have this prince who turns into a king. So you may be looking at the person who can stay the course, the one who has the strongest commitment. I think commitment is a big thing. Underneath that, you have the Hierophant, which is all about tradition and commitment. So that may be what you want to investigate. If resonates with you and you're sitting in this Two of Swords energy, I think your big thing is looking for the commitment. What has the longevity? Where can you trust it lasting for a long time? Alright, I hope that resonated with you guys. Again, as always, leave a comment below. Let me know how that, how you connected to that. Again, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please subscribe if you like this video and want more things like it, or more content like this. Again, the monthly video for the signs will be coming up very shortly, so stay tuned for those. Hit the notification bell if you want to be alerted when those happen. And then, of course, if you want to reach out to me, all my contact information is below. DM me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot, or my personal email is down there as well if you want to book a reading. As always, I love you guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.